we have some really good news in relation to Spider-Man 4, as all signs are pointing at a production start for this fall, with a potential release sometime in 2025, or possibly 2026, depending on the scale of the film. Okay, so how we got here is going to take a little bit of explaining, but here we go. So one of the stars of the upcoming Spider-Man 4, now she hasn't been confirmed, but MJ herself, Zendaya, just recently revealed, along with other cast members and the production teams responsible for Euphoria, that the upcoming next season's production has been put on hold indefinitely. And according to reports, this is due to her being tied to a prior commitment that's been in the works for a while. Now, after this news hit, everybody looked at, well, okay, what are these other commitments? And what does she potentially have lined up? And well, the obvious news here and the obvious detective work has led people to believe that it's Spider-Man 4. Now, on top of this, industry insider and, news reporter Jeff Snyder also said that this is more than likely the case. And also, people have discovered that other people attached to productions of Spider-Man seem to be freeing up time and or booking time up, whichever way you want to spin it, for this fall, specifically in early September, but going all the way to October, meaning that it looks like production on Spider-Man 4 is likely expected to begin this fall, September to November, somewhere in there. Now, previously, the last Spider-Man film also had this same lineup. Pre-production started in late September, and then they were shooting by December after a few delays due to the pandemic. Now, obviously, things are going to go differently this time because the pandemic's not as worrisome, but the same timetable would obviously mean that, hey, we're getting back to when we were shooting before. It looks like Atlanta will also be where they're shooting, along with New York, of course. And then this leads us to talk about the release. Apparently, it could be as soon as late 25, but more than likely spring or summer of 26. Now, of course, there's still plenty of films from Marvel that are coming out in that time frame. A lot of projects are happening, so there could be a sliding scale for the film. But whatever the case is, it does sound like that this year we're entering production of it. Especially if you look at what's going on with Sony, where Sony is not lining up any standalone Spider-Man film projects to shoot in the next year and a half. So it does definitely look like we know when this film is shooting and a potential release, and it's right around the corner for both.